everyone. In before videos I have already explained how to remember the types of bridges, that is DC bridges and also the AC bridges. So DC bridges resistance kWm, okay, for in that is inductance ohm, and for that is mutual inductance Hc, okay, and for capacitance Hd, and for that is capacitance and frequency Wien bridge, okay. So there are different types of DC bridges and also the AC bridges. This question regarding capacitance and frequency, okay, which instrument is used to measure frequency, they have asked in NMDC question paper, that too in 2020-21 junior officer trainee electrical. So I am concentrating on measurements. They have asked two questions regarding measurements, okay. One is the instrument, that is which instrument is used to measure frequency, and another one is that is type and principle of operation of electrical instrument, okay. So there are different types. They have asked which instrument is used only for DC, okay. So the answer is permanent magnet moving coil. So simple questions. They have asked two questions in NMDC Junior Officer Trainee. So we shall once go through this, okay. So type moving iron, okay, moving iron. And what about the effect? Magnetic effect. Moving iron type, and the effect is magnetic effect. This is suitable for magnetic effect. Moving iron, it is suitable for DC and also for AC. Next, permanent magnet, okay, permanent magnet moving coil. This is only moving iron, and this is permanent magnet moving coil. And here the effect is electrodynamic effect, okay. The effect is electrodynamic effect, and it is used for DC, okay, and it is used for DC only. Next is third one is dynamometer type, okay. Here dynamometer type, it is effect is electrodynamic effect. So one thing you need to remember is for magnetic effect, moving iron, it is used for DC and AC. So how many instruments are there for that is suitable for DC and AC both, okay. So 1, 2 and 3 and finally 4. So 4 instruments are there which is suitable for both AC and also for DC, okay. That is, one is moving iron, and another one is dynamometer, and next is hot wire, and next is electrostatic type, okay. So M, D, and next H, and next finally E, okay. MDHE, okay. So MDHE, M is moving iron, D is dynamometer type, and H is hot wire, which is used for both DC and AC, and next finally E is electrostatic type. So you remember like this, MDHE, okay. Next, only for DC, okay, only for DC. And you need to remember the effect also. They may ask effect also, okay. For moving iron, magnetic effect, and for dynamometer, electrodynamic effect, and for hot wire, okay. So thermal effect. Thermal means heat, okay. Like that you remember thermal effect. And in heading only it is a electrostatic type, electrostatic effect, okay. No need to remember this one. If you remember this, so that you can remember the effect also, okay. So magnetic effect and electrodynamic effect and thermal effect, electrostatic effect. Now DC and AC completed. Next is DC only. Okay, DC only. So starting for both AC and DC, 4 instruments are there, and for only DC, 2 instruments are there. Okay, what are those here? Permanent magnet moving coil. Permanent magnet moving coil. So P M M C. Okay, one is PMMC, that is permanent magnet moving coil. Next is electrolytic meter. Okay, next is electrolytic meter. So what we can write? EM, electrolytic meter. Okay, so permanent magnet moving coil, electrolytic meter, and here this effect is electrodynamic effect, and here is the chemical effect. Okay, electrolytic it is. You might have studied in chemistry. Okay, remember like that, chemical effect, and this is electrodynamic effect. Okay, so PMMC and EM. Okay, this is used only for DC. Next, only for AC. Okay, only for AC, that is AC induction type. Okay, so induction type electromagnetic induction effect. Electromagnetic induction effect, this is used for AC, that is I is nothing but AC. Okay, IAC, you remember. Current we indicate in terms of I. You remember A is like this. Okay, A I. So this is induction type, and the effect is electromagnetic induction effect. Okay, so for AC, that is induction type is used mainly for AC. Okay, now for DC 4 instruments, and for AC only 1, that is induction type, and for both DC and AC 4 instruments are there, and for DC 2 instruments are there, that is permanent magnet moving coil and electrolytic meter. Okay, so now you can remember easily, I think, once you go through this. Okay, thank you for watching. Subscribe channel for more updates.